In this video, let us talk about sorting and ranking by using pandas. Now let's import the libraries pandas as pd, numpy as np. Now let me just use the series with variable s here. Now let us execute this. Suppose if I execute s here, we get something like this with indexes E, D, B, A, B, C, which are not in order. Suppose if you would like to sort this, you can just use dot and SO tab will get sort index. Now we get the indexes in order, but the value which is assigned to A will be remain the same value. Now the same thing we will look at the data frame. Let's say we have data frame DF here. Now when I execute DF, we have got 3 by 4 matrix. So you can see here these are not in order. For this I would like to just use sort df.so and tab. I'll get sort index. Let me just use directly. See, if you put shift tab on your keyboard, then you will get here. By default it is taking axis is equal to 0. That means it will sort the rows here 1 1 3 and 2, right? So it is taking it is sorting in alphabetical order. Now similarly we can just copy this here. Suppose if you would like to do the sorting on the column wise, you can just put shift tab here, take this axis is equal to 0 from here and keep it 1 instead of 0. Now you can see the columns sorted in alphabetical order. And if you just see by putting shift and tab here, you can see that this is in ascending, right? Now let's say that ascending is equal to false in our next case. Let me just copy and paste it here. Okay, this time I'll just use shift tab. I'll just copy. Let's see what I will get here. Ascending is equal to what is there before it is true. Now I'll just put it false. Now when I just put it false, it will take it from descending, right? Now the alphabetical order has got changed. Now let's use series S2 here. Let's use series S2. Now when I execute S2, I'll get the values like this. Now in this case, I would like to put the ascending order for the series, not the indexes this time. Okay, in that case I will use the method called so sort values. And now when I execute it, you can see that my values got sorted in the series S2. Similarly, I would like to do it for the data frame DF2. Let's say I have a data frame called DF2. Let me execute this. Now here I would like to sort. We have two variables here, A and B, two columns A and B. Now I would like to sort by the column B, df2 dot, we have sort values. Now inside the sort values we have something called by. So I can just write by is equal to the column called B. So now you can see that my column B got sorted here. Similarly, we can also use both B and A as well. Let me just take this, copy here. This time I'll just use the square brackets. I'll enclose with the quotations B and A. Now let's see what I will get here. You can see my values got sorted with respect to B and A. Right. Now let's look at the practical examples. Let's say we have a data set. Let me just check the data set. I'll just say import os dot list dir. So I would like to take the data called vgsales.csv. Okay. Now here I would like to use the variable called data, and we have a method in pandas pd dot read csv. Now I will use this VG sales under this so that I can retrieve the data. So now I don't want to look the complete table. I just wanted to look up only 5 rows in my data. So for that I will just use head method so that I can see the top 5 rows. So from here, if I would like to sort further, let me just say I would like to sort with the series called name. Let me just take this column here. For that I will just use data and simply open the square brackets with the name column. Okay, here for this column I would like to sort the values. Okay, dot sort and tab. Let me just see whether I'm able to get or not. Okay, I'm unable to get, but anyway I'll just write a sort values. Now by default we got ascending is equal to true. Let me say that ascending is equal to false. It will come in an opposite way. It will come in a descending order. Now if I just use here ascending is equal to true, now it will sort from the descending order. Okay, now let's use the data dot. This time I'll just directly use this complete data frame. Data dot, let's say sort values. Okay, sort values, the complete data sheet with the name. So whatever that comes from the ascending order in the column name, that will show first. You can see it here. it just took it just took the ascending order from the column name. Right. Suppose If you would like to do the same thing for here in this data frame, I can just use data here and dot, and there is a method called sort values. Here this time I will use year. By year I'll get the sort for the entire data frame. You can see it here. So it started from 1980 and then 1 and so on. Suppose if you would give ascending is equal to false, it will take from the descending order. You can see here it is starting from 2020. Okay, now let's get into the next one. This time I will use both year and name for sorting. So data dot sort values. This time I will take year as well as name. So it will sort with the columns year and name. Now you can see it here. It was also sorted with year as well as with name, right? So this is it in this video. In our next video, we'll see a lot more. Thank you for watching.